So, hello everyone. My name is Michal, also known as Konik, and I work at DVO, where we run a cloud management platform where we try to where we make sure that your applications run smoothly and without the need to babysit them. So, what I'm talking about here is an initiative that we've been working on for the past few months, and we want to share it with the world. So. The easiest way to describe what Flavors is that it's an open specification to describe how the individual components of an application interface with each other, regardless of the language that's in use or the framework. And what I mean by components here is things like pluggable third-party packages like Python Social Auth or Django CMS, or it could be the services, like the backing services, such as a Postgres database or Elasticsearch Index or an S3 object storage. And then it's the application itself, which ties all of those pieces together. And it's all based on just simple YAML files. So why would we want to do something like this? Now, imagine that you're working on a Django application and you want to plug in, let's say, Django CMS into your application. So what do you have to do? You have to first add it to the requirements file. You need to list it in the settings in the installed apps. Then you need to make sure that all the configuration options that it expects are present in the settings file, and then that they contain the correct values, that you pull them from the environment, and so on and so forth. Depending on the package in question, there might be some other steps that you need to take, like adding it to the URL config. You need to maybe set up new backing services. So I don't know about you, but whenever I do this, I always forget at least one step. So we want to automate this. Those are like tedious, boring tasks. We want to avoid making mistakes there. So what can Flavors do today? We can define applications and pluggable libraries as add-ons. We can specify a list of add-ons that an application depends on. We can install and uninstall and upgrade those add-ons for an application with just a single command, including all the boring tasks running post-installation commands and whatnot. And we have support for type-checked configuration. So you can inject settings into your application, and we make sure that they at least are of the right types and that they satisfy some constraints. And we have working implementations of this for Django and Laravel projects. Our next steps are to implement support for backing services. And we want to get this to a point where you could just issue this command like Flavors install Django Haystack, and we'll set it up in your code. And the next time you try to deploy the application on a cloud platform, the platform will notice, oh, by the way, I can see that you have a new dependency on Elasticsearch. Should I set up an index for you? You just confirm it, and that's it. Or when you just start a development server on your computer, everything like the Docker file will be updated, and the container for Elasticsearch will be started and automatically connected to the settings and everything. So if you find any of this interesting, if you have questions, remarks, suggestions, find me, talk to me. There's a website, flavors.dev, with the British spelling, and all of our code is on GitHub. Thank you. And I have a second lightning talk. This one is going to be super fast if I can get a browser window to appear on the screen. Unfortunately, something has gone horribly wrong on my computer. There should be a browser window right now, but it's not. Come again?
Maybe it's behind the full screen.
No, something is. Oh, yeah. Now, there we are. Perfect. So I just want to mention that there's going to be another PyCon, PyCon Slovakia. This is going to be, what, the 4th or 5th year now. It's taking place at the end of March next year. Not a whole lot of information has been released yet, but if you have a chance, go there, submit a talk. I'm sure the call for proposals will open soon. It's a cool conference, 3 days, 2 tracks, plus 2 tracks of workshops. So yeah, go check it out. I hope to see you all there. Thanks.